be the spearhead of that formation. But Ace in a position to stop them in their tracks. First one down, second one surely to come. Misses the shot, has to rotate away. Puts down the Molotov.
Drops the molly as feet pressures on. It's going to be alleviated thanks to that incendiary that does go down just in the nick of time. Gives him some breathing room, and that's forced the hand of Kinguin away from Secret. Instead, they're going to try and look to toy with the ramp. Or potentially Heaven. Looks like it's going to be the latter. Dazzle's going to be relying heavily on his teammate here to try and help him out, keep him away from...
It doesn't need sugar, and I'm going to leave that tea bag in there. I don't even care if it's too strong. I love that flavor. That's something completely different. The chutney, give this a look. Actually, I want to see what it's like on its own. It's very lightly sweet. Tastes like a light amount of peaches, and that's about it. With just various thickeners. I'm gonna add this to here. A little extra flavor dimension. They don't give you much of it. Just enough for like a half portion of your main course. That's all right. I'm gonna hold back on the tomato sauce. Might need this for dinner. Fold this in a little bit. Yeah, the chunks of chicken, some of the best I've ever seen in a retort pouch main course out of a ration. That's definite points up. Well, the chutney gets completely lost in that curry. Perhaps it would have been better with the mutton stew. No big deal. I don't even taste the peach anymore out of that chutney. But again, it's okay. Oh, wow. Those are raisins in there. Look at that. There's a raisin. Chunks of chicken. Not overly processed, not too dry. Perfectly cooked. This right here, extremely enjoyable. I think the noodle snack soup, best to just drink it right out of the cup. I almost forgot about this energy bar. It smells pretty strong of cocoa. I was a little apprehensive. It didn't seem like it'd be that safe to chew into. It's like really dense and hard, you know? Yeah, it's not too bad. A strong cocoa flavor. It's not too sweet. You know, it's the kind of thing you'll probably be best off just snacking on the go. Probably best between breakfast and lunch. In between meals here, I'm gonna finish up this energy bar, and then we'll take it over to dinner. Okay, and for dinner, our main course is going to be that mutton stew. Gonna have that maize pap to go along with it. Some processed cheese for good measure, and tomato sauce just in case. Tropical isotonic sports drink, another one of those super C candies, and some chewing gum. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay, so we'll first start off with that isotonic sports drink, tropical. Let's see if I can open this without a tear. Hey, look at, there's a tear notch right there. Were they there the whole time? I don't know. Whoa, that is so strong. Of like a pungent artificial papaya. So I guess it's gonna be that maize pap. See what this is like. Oh wow, look at that. It smells like watery nothing with some undertone of corn. Alright, and then the mutton stew. You know, I almost want to try a little bit of this on its own. Just to say I did. It tastes like grits with nothing on them. Like they could use butter and salt and maybe some kind of sauce or something, and it would be pretty good.
Some earth elementals have been
But just on its own, it's
infused
just
with azurite, and I'm
simply
going
a stark
crazy.
base.
Put them down.
I think it's perfect for this because this seems kind of watery. Wow, that smells like a rich brown gravy. Not bad. It seems like it was the perfect combination there. A little of this mutton stew on its own. That needs the salt. Just on its own, just a very basic savory flavor that's like a light brown gravy. It smells richer than it tastes. The mutton has a somewhat chewy yet still tender texture to it. This here, it's still pretty interesting having sheep as your meat instead of beef. It's definitely a similar texture to beef. Yeah, it goes really well with this maize pap. It seems like having a somewhat watery beef stew with grits. That's the closest way I could compare this. The gravy, taste a little bit of onion and nothing more. No garlic, nothing that's really going to add any fantastic, like, notable flavor. It's like comfort food that you would have going to your grandparents' house and they whip up something, and because they can't really put much in the way of spice in there because they get indigestion easily, this is what you get, which isn't bad. You know, it's, like I said, it's comfort food. Easy to eat, there isn't very much fat, no grizzle or anything like that. Tomato sauce. Let's see what this is like. Oh, no, I'm not gonna add any of that. That's like watered down imitation ketchup almost. That tastes nothing like any other ketchup I've ever had. Hold on, let me just try it again, maybe with one bite. I'm somewhat disappointed by these sauces. They lack flavor. There's not much to them. And it seems like they don't really even do anything for the food, but we'll see. Strange, even that fair.
don't have a target. We need a target.
It's a shame that Azerite is driving the elements out of control. More reason for us to be putting an end to this.
Amount of ketchup there, it did nothing for it. I think the salt is all it needs.